Hey guys! Since motorcycle racing is a dangerous sport, I thought I would make a little video about how to stay safe in motorcycle racing, but actually also staying safe off the track. That means when you're not racing in normal life. And some of you might laugh when you hear this and even maybe make fun of it, but I guarantee you this is a very serious video. And if you make any kind of fun in the comments, be careful. Uncle Toby, he might block your account from any further comments. Oh, excuse me, I started smiling there. I was supposed to be serious here. So let's get serious and let's get really into it. You may have heard about the new very dangerous film that has been produced, and it's called What is a Woman? So now I'm gonna be a responsible citizen and not smile about this. I'm gonna, in a serious tone, go through why it's dangerous and what this new film is all about. So in this new film you see Matt Walsh, the journalist, go around and asking in America, doctors, people on the street, academics from different disciplines, asking them, what is a woman? And it is very difficult for him to find the answer. In fact, he ends up asking people around America in all sorts of different academia and even professional doctors, people that have studied biology. He ends up not being able to answer the question. So what he does is he has to travel to Africa to ask a primitive tribe what a woman is, and they come with the outrageous claim that a woman is a person that's able to give birth to children, and a man cannot do this. So they came up with a definition. And how can this be dangerous? Well, let me explain. So I know now you're freaking out, like this is very dangerous, right? Luckily, the Washington Post was quick to jump in and write a professional academic analysis of this film and saying that this new film, What is a Woman, is hateful and it's made in bad faith. It means it has a hidden motive behind it. I'm sure we can all agree about this, right? So now I'll go through the top 3 dangers of why this film is dangerous, okay? So number 1, it's dangerous because it could undermine the trust in the health authorities, because they manage the health of everybody, right? And if that one goes away, also their cash flow goes away, then everybody is in danger, right? That's the first danger. The second danger is that the film actually makes people think they can think for themselves and answer this advanced biological question about what a woman is, which the academia even have a hard time figuring out and defining with clear definitions. So that's another danger. Don't try to believe that you can think this for yourself. And one of the most dangerous situations, number 3, that this film can create is it can give people an idea to think about the cash flow that goes into all these new procedures of gender change. So definitely don't try to think about how much money is involved, because I think Matt Walsh, he mentions that each child that they can convert into a new gender is going to produce around $1 million in revenue over a lifetime. And you can multiply that up by all the number of kids basically. So now, after talking about those 3 scary, dangerous things, now let's talk about 3 safe things you can do to stay safe and to not have to worry about this film anymore. So first of all, read the news and trust what they say about the health authority. Because trust is the foundation for the new gender ideology, with I think about 25 current gender identities. So learning these new gender identities is something you can do to be a responsible citizen who cares about public health in the modern world. So learn all these gender identities and don't question it. Trust the health authorities that provide this useful information and don't question it. So that's the first thing you can do for public health. The second thing you can do to feel safe is to happily think about, in a thankful way, that finally the World Health Organization have the digital global ID ready, which I'm sure will also provide the correct pronouns to your name and the correct gender identities attached to them. I would be outraged if they forgot to add that on to the new global ID. I'm sure they wouldn't get this wrong, and thereby they ensure the safety of everybody. And number 3 reason to feel safe and protected by the global health authorities is the new draft treaty that every country is supposed to be signing in 2024, where they have, how should I say this without getting my video, in trouble? Anyways, in the new treaty, they are using more broad language, which is more flexible to make sure that they can address any sort of issue they want to address in a forceful way. And when the countries have signed it, there's no going back to deciding what each country wants to do for themselves. So, in other words, everybody is going to be very safe very soon. Basically next year. I hope you guys can wait for next year. I hope you're not too impatient about this. And make sure that you tell your politicians, if you know any of them or can send them an email, make sure that you tell them to make sure to sign this new treaty as quick as possible for everybody's safety. And as a motorcycle racer, to conclude this whole thing, the safest thing you can always do to be a safe motorcycle racer is to stay at home, right? And then also just read the news about all the dangers that are out there in the world. Don't even cross a road because it's dangerous. You could get hit by a truck, and don't try to think that you're able to turn your head left and right and see what's going on if there's a car coming, because you could still get hit if you misjudge the situation. So make sure that you read the news, and even though the health authorities believe you are a critical thinker, don't just trust the news that you read. You should actually go to a .government website that is a health authority and make sure that you read everything they write about public health and safety. And even though all this sounds logical and rational, there are still some people like this Matt Walsh guy that are hateful, and there's also other people like Jordan Peterson that are full of hate and hate speech that have even formed a new conference where 2,000 people in London are going to meet this year, 2023, from academia, from government, from the corporate world, and they're going to discuss alternatives to the World Health Organization and alternatives to the WEF's world agenda, also for climate and stuff. I can't believe this is allowed. They should be abolished and deleted from the internet completely, don't you think? I'm sorry if this video turned out a bit longer than it was planned to. I try to keep my videos around 5 minutes. But as you can sense, it's a really important topic. We would not wish a dark future when we can have a bright future, would we? A last little highlight to end the video is that in Canada, the school teachers, they have already been instructed to tell the kids, when they learn about all these new gender identities, to not tell their parents what they decide for their own gender identity. They have to keep it secret. And as you already probably know, of course, as a responsible citizen, you know that there are already laws in place that can put parents in jail if they don't want their kids to do a surgery. If a parent says no to the surgery, they can go to jail. It also already happened in Canada. So luckily, I think we are heading towards a very safe future, and make sure you smash that like button if you like this video and share it with a friend. So with all that out of the way, thank you for watching and see you on the next one. If you want to learn more tools and techniques and habits that can improve your life quality and performance and well-being overall, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you like tropical island holidays, visit fitcamp5.com for my 2-time TripAdvisor award-winning training camp, where we train fitness and action sports together while learning to live a healthy lifestyle and, maybe most importantly, have fun at the same time. And if you're really serious about improving yourself, you should definitely check out my full online courses, where I share step-by-step programs on how I developed my own routines over the last 12 years as a CEO working in 4 different countries, while being a successful competitive athlete with more than 20 years of experience in fitness and nutrition. Check the link in the description for that. And in any case, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, be awesome, believe in yourself, and see you on the next one.